What's up, guys, and welcome back to an episode of the Bromley series. And today we are at the end of season 3. This is now end of our second season, of course, in School South, our second go at it, if you will. No game today. Just going to be a quick overview. There was no point in doing the game because everything was already arranged, sorted, whatever you want to call it. Nothing else to achieve. So deal coming in though. Just to let you know, first of all, transfer I'm bringing in is Fabio Saravia. Whoever the hell this guy is, he's a Portuguese midfielder. Apparently he's played at Maidstone before, so yep, he's joining us, a little creative midfielder. So other than that, transfers, let's get straight to the fixtures in terms of what's happened. And last episode we would have been in February, wouldn't we? And I should have done this first. Bury Town. Drew 2-2 with Bury, then went on to beat Tunbridge, and then lost to Concord. Beat Hazen Yedding, beat Whitehawk, drew with Hazen Yedding, beat Whitehawk, drew with Basingstoke, hammered Billericay 5-2, then drew Bishop's Stortford, beat Brackley 2-0, drew with Havant and Waterlooville, lost to Wealdstone, beat Weston-super-Mare, destroyed Maidenhead 6-1 before losing 3-2 to the end of the season to Ebbsfleet, but everything was already decided by that point. As you can see here, we finished first, top of the table. Going into that final game, we had like 4-point lead, and obviously we lost, but we won the title by 1 point. So we do go up as champions. Farnborough, Dorchester go down with Billericay. Those three all go down. Billericay had a really bad season after we hammered them, of course. They conceded 107 goals. Wow. Bath go up with us. Havant and Waterlooville miss out. In terms of Squirrel North, Harrogate went up as champions. Did they go on the same points as us? They went up exactly the same points as us. Ashton United went up as well. So it's literally a mirror copy. That was obviously first and fourth going up in both divisions. Same points, is it? Oh, nearly same points as well. In terms of the Squirrel Premier, York went up as champions. Obviously, they must have come down from the League 2 the year before. Bristol Rovers also going up as well in real life. Both of those two are League 2 teams, so you can imagine why they've gone up as champions. Macclesfield, they were a League 2 team not too long ago, and they've gone down. They've been relegated. Boreham Wood, Histon and Barrow, but doesn't concern us because we are now going to be back in the Squirrel Prem. Hopefully going to make a much better go of it this time. League 2, Crawley went up as champions, Accrington, Oldham and Hartlepool going down, Eastleigh, which is important because obviously that's going to be really difficult for us. Morecambe is going to be really tough as well. Morecambe, I believe they've got a nice little stadium, the Globe, isn't it? The Globe Arena, yeah, they've got a nice little stadium, Morecambe do. League 1, Brighton, Huddersfield and Birmingham went up as those three did, Brighton as champions. Notts County, where did they finish? Ooh, just above the relegation zone with their tycoon. Chesterfield, Portsmouth, Torquay, Carlisle going down in the Championship, but up to the Premier League go... Sorry about that. Up to the Premier League go Reading, Stoke and Burnley. It looks like Bristol City made the playoffs. Obviously they're a League 1 team in real life, top of my head. I think they are. Charlton, Bolton and Yeovil going down. Bolton, obviously a Premier League team not too long ago, going down. Yeovil, I'm not surprised to see them relegated. Premier League, Man City's champions. Did they get last year and the year before? Yeah. So Man City are on a roll in terms of winning titles. Chelsea second, United third. Newcastle make up the Champions League spot. Arsenal don't get a Champions League spot, down in 5th. 6th, Southampton. 7th is Tottenham. Liverpool still down in 10th, which is shocking because Liverpool always, I think I've mentioned it before, Liverpool always, okay, they finished 5th there, down the table in 10th there. Liverpool always do bad in Football Manager on my saves, which is not representative of this season. Although, do they have Suarez still? They do, and how many goals did he score? 25. Who's after him? Real Madrid, Man City, that is realistic. Champions League. Actually, no, stay in England first of all. Who won the FA Cup? The FA Cup was taken by United, and who won the Capital One Cup? Capital One Cup was taken by Chelsea. Just out of curiosity, who took the FA Trophy? Massive trophy this is. Lincoln took it, and I will do France. France, PSG. Germany, who did the Bundesliga? Bayern. Dortmund. Oh, Italy, Juventus. Milan. Milan, did they get last year? They did. They've got back-to-back titles. Good to see that Milan restored to glory. Obviously, in real life, they need a lot of rebuilding with Clarence Seedorf now in charge. Real Madrid getting the title in La Liga, retaining the title after 3 years on the trot now, just like Man City have done in the Premier League in this. In terms of Europe, the Champions League was taken by Bayern Munich, with Man United coming runner-up in the Europa League. it's Ajax. Oh wow, Ajax beating Juventus to get it. That's interesting to see. What else? Would we have the World Cup? We've already had the World Cup, but I've not mentioned it. I've not shown it before, I don't think. But we'll just see who won it. It was Spain. Yeah, they beat the Netherlands. This a couple of years ago, of course. Spain beat the Netherlands, so a repeat of the South Africa final for that. Would we have the Euros yet? The Euros might be this, if my maths is right, the Euros would be this summer. Yeah, here it is. It's in France. It's in this summer. Who got there? Hungary got there. Georgia got there. That's interesting. Cyprus. I think it was really shocking. Did England make it? Yeah. I thought England didn't make it, and I was like, what the hell? Who's in charge of England? Is it Roy? Roy Hodgson still. Who's in the England team? Eric Dier, he's a really good player. I probably butchered that pronunciation. Plays for Sporting in real life. You can pick him up really cheap if you negotiate. Although I'm not sure if it's him you have to pay a release. You pay an agent fee for. If it's Roger or whatever his name is from Sporting. Either way, you can pick him up cheap. At the end of the day, you can pick him up cheap. So he's a really good young centre back to pick up. Although I thought he was a midfielder, which you can see he did play midfielder. He was a midfielder on previous years, I believe, off the top of my head. But he seems to be a defender now. But either which way, nothing else. So it's good to see they've put some young players in, but not huge catastrophic change. Other than the likes of Will Hughes have been given a go now. It's good to see, as I say, they've got loads of younger players in there, and got rid of the older guys. Obviously, most of them retired or whatever. But it's good to see. Nothing else really to show. I don't want to keep this episode really long at all. But I think great season. I'll show you some who's done well for us. Bogle, no, you've been dreadful. Reece Bowers, this guy's done amazingly, as you can see. 26 goals, 46 games, 26 goals, 17 assists, 6 man of the matches, 7.20 rating. This guy's our stud we're going to build around. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can keep hold of him this summer, and he doesn't get poached. Karomas did amazingly as well. 45 starts, 1 bench appearance, 25 goals, 16 assists, 6 man of the matches, 7.10, 10 rating, 10 whatever. Who else? Rohan Mason did okay. 45 starts, 5 goals, 8 assists, 1 man of the match, 6.8 rating, which is not amazing, but it's not too bad. Walter Massey did okay as well. I didn't know he got 9 assists. That's quite good. Aguiar did amazingly for us this year. 47 starts, 2 bench appearances, 8 goals, 5 penalties, 4 off the bench. Don't know what the bracket means. I never have known. 12 goals, 3 man of the matches, 7.87 rating. See, what he's done in terms of assists, getting goals, I'd have thought a man of the matches, his rating should be a lot higher than that. His average rating, I believe. Mitchell Nelson's been good for us. He's another good right back. Hopefully, going to keep hold of him. Joe Anderson, whenever he's played, he's done pretty well off the bench. Who's my left back though this year? It's been Ball, isn't it? It's Dan Ball. He has done well. Liam O'Brien's done solid in goal. 6.66 rating. You see, he's done better than that. 15 clean sheets in this division, or 13 in this division too in the cup. Is no mean feat. So he's done pretty good for us. Nobody else has really been incredible in terms of youth intake. Can't remember. It's been a couple of days since I played this guy, so need to refresh my own mind with where we're at. You can see we've got some good ratings. So goalkeeper Edward, how good's he supposed to be? Squirrel Prem. I reckon we can get him up to League 2 standard. This guy must be Turkish. Turkish, is it? Yep, Turkish. Midfielder, again, 5 passing, 6 tackling. We'll see. Maybe it'll be another Bowes finishing. He's got poor finishing yet. He seems to be really good. Left back, 11 tackling. I'm seeing instantly, thinking that could be decent work rate as well. Maybe he could be okay for us going forward. Got some guys on loan. So nothing amazing in our youth intake. Although, where is he? Ronaldo. This guy's done really well in our under 18s. Who actually won the title? Look at his hair though. Wow. This guy could be good because he's a goal scoring machine, it seems. Although they reckon he's not going to be very good. They reckon he's just going to become a Skrill South striker. But he seems to be scoring goals, so maybe, just maybe, he might be okay. Our under 18s picked up a title. If we go to Yeah, they took the under-18s Group 11, so that's interesting. Good to see our youngsters picking up trophies as well as the first team this season. So I think with regards to this summer, what we're going to be doing in the transfer market, just keep the squad the same is my idea. Keep the squad very much the same. Don't want to change too much. I mean, before I changed a lot of the team because there was a lot of expiring contracts. I had to rebuild the team. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure a lot of this team is not expiring contracts. Obviously, the non-contracts I believe we have to re-sign, top of my head. But just going to add quality, really. Unless it's quality, you know, that's all we're interested in. I did get some decent money to spend. I've thrown into the wages. I've got $3,000, which is not a lot, I know, but I got like $3,000 to spend, which is still okay. We got some money. We've got some flexibility, basically, in our finances. It's an overview of our finances if anyone's interested. But I don't believe there's anything going through. Relaying the pitch, that's the thing that's going to be very helpful for us, because our pitch is pretty dreadful. It was during the season anyway. It's now terrible conditions. Yeah, so relaying the pitch is going to be important for us. But just survival. That's the only objective we can have in the Squirrel Prem, is going to be survival. But I'll come back for the first game of the season in the Squirrel Prem. Hopefully I'll have some really good signings for you, and we'll be in a much better position to say what our realistic objective is going to be beyond survival once we start the season. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.